Good morning, my dear students. Today, I warmly welcome you all for today's management accounting class. So, we'll be continuing with the calculation of funds from operation. In previous class, some slight changes, how the questions will be asked in a different way, that also we discussed. Let us continue with the calculation of funds from operation by preparing adjusted P&L account. In today's class, we will be seeing some of the changes or adjustments, how the questions will be asked. Let us get into the problem. So this is the 10th question. Previous class till 9 problems we have solved. Now let us see the 10th question. So this is where sometimes question will be asked in a different way. So at that time also you should be in a position to ascertain whatever they have asked. So now let us go through it. A report of a company shows the following particulars. The particulars is regarding machinery and provision for depreciation information has been given. Machinery opening value, closing value is given. So there is an increase in the closing value of the machinery. ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೋ ನಮಗೆ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಏನೋ ಅಂತ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲಿ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಪ್ರಾವಿಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ ಡಿಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಓಪನಿಂಗ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಕ್ಲೋಸಿಂಗ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಎರಡು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ದ ಫಾಲೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ obtained. That is, machinery purchased in 2019 for rupees 30,000 by the issue of debentures. That means in 2019 they have purchased, a company has purchased a machinery. How they have purchased? Not for cash, they have purchased by the issue of debentures. One is that exchange agide. One machine costing rupees 40,000 on 1/3/2019 with an accumulated depreciation of rupees 20,000 was sold for rupees 25,000. From the above details, ascertain the amount of depreciation on machinery for the year 2020 and also find out the amount of source and application of fund by preparing depreciation provision account and machinery account. So sometimes for section B, either they'll be asking you all to prepare work schedule of working changes, or they'll ask you all to prepare with the funds from operation, or sometimes they'll be asking you all to prepare some accounts. By giving the information, they'll ask you all to prepare machinery account or fixed assets account or provision for taxation, depreciation provision account. Information ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಯಾವ್ದಾವ್ದೋ ಒಂದು 2 ಅಥವಾ 3 ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ತರ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಫಂಡ್ಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಆಪರೇಷನ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. ಅವ್ರು ಏನ್ ಕೇಳಿದಾರೆ ಆ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಆ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ಗೆ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಇವಾಗ ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗಿವನ್ ದ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ 2 things. ಒನ್ ಇಸ್ ಮಷಿನರಿ. ಮಷಿನರಿ ಯಾವಾಗ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು, ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಅದ್ರ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಹೇಗಿತ್ತು, ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಅದ್ರ ಡಿಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿತ್ತು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಸೇಲ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಇಷ್ಟು ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸ್ ಮಷಿನರಿ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಡೆದಿದೆ. ವೆನ್ ದೀಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನಿಂಗ್ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಟು ದಿ ಮಷಿನರಿ, we have to find out when there is a sale. With that sale, did the machinery get loss or profit? Because of the sale of machinery, did the company get profit from the sale of machinery or loss from the sale of machinery? First, we need to calculate that. And also they have asked us to prepare depreciation provision account. So depreciation provision account prepare ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ we have to calculate. ಒಂದು ಮಷಿನರಿ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಡಿಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಟಿಮೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ 1 ಇಯರ್ಗೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಇಯರ್ಗೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 2020ಗೂ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆ ಇಯರ್ 19 ಡಿಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ 20,000 ಅಂತ. 20ಗೆ ಅದು ಡಿಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್, ಅಂಡ್ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಆಸ್ಕ್ಡ್ ಯು ಟು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೋರ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಆಫ್ ಫಂಡ್. ಒಂದು ಕಂಪನಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಸೋರ್ಸ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಫಂಡ್ ಇನ್ಫ್ಲೋ ಹೇಗಾಗಿದೆ, ಔಟ್ಫ್ಲೋ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗಿದೆ, ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಆಫ್ ಫಂಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೋರ್ಸ್. ಸೋರ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂದಿದೆ, ಯಾವ ಮೂಲಕ. ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಔಟ್ಫ್ಲೋ ಹೇಗಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಅದನ್ನೇ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತೋರಿಸ್ಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಒಂದು ನಾವು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಮುಂಚೆನೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಷಿನರಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಸೇಲ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸೇಲ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ದುಡ್ಡು ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅಂತ ತೋರಿಸ್ಬೇಕು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಷಿನರಿ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸಮ್ವೇರ್ ದ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಇಸ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಸಮ್ವೇರ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ದಿ ಮಷಿನರಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಅದನ್ನು ವಿಲ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಗೋ ಫಾರ್ ಚೆಕಿಂಗ್ ಇಟ್ ಔಟ್. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸಿ, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ವಿಚ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಗೆಟ್. ಸೋರ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಸೇಲ್. ಸೋರ್ಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಸೇಲ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಎಷ್ಟು 25,000 ಬರಬೇಕು. ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಇಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ 80,000. ನೌ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಸಿ ಹೌ ದಟ್ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಶೋ ದಿ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ನೋಟ್. ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ನೋಟ್ ಏನು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ. Machinery purchased in 2019 for rupees 30,000 by issue of shares. One machine costing 40,000 with accumulated depreciation 20,000 and sold for 25,000. With this transaction, we have to find out whether there is a loss or profit on the sale of the machinery. So let us go for making a working note. What we have to do, calculation of profit and loss account on sale of machinery. Profit or loss ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು on sale of machinery, what we have got, whether we got profit or sale, that has to be found out. So first what you take the original cost. In this problem, what is the original cost here? Cost, one machine costing 40,000. This is the original cost of the machine. How much? 40,000. Right? So next, accumulated depreciation is also given. ಅಷ್ಟು worth of product ಗೆ machine ಗೆ 40,000 depreciation ಇದೆ. So 40,000 ಅಲ್ಲಿ depreciation minus ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Obviously depreciation ಹೋದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಅದು ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಡೌನ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗೋದು. So 40,000 cost of the machine ಗೆ minus accumulated depreciation when you do, you will be getting 20,000. This 20,000 is the written down value of the machinery now. Getting my point? The 20,000 worth of machinery is being sold for 25,000. So now ivaga a sale value 25,000 minus 20,000 ಅಲ್ಲಿ sale value minus ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಎಷ್ಟು minus sale value? 25,000. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನೋಡಿ. Minus ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ what we get is profit on sale of machinery. Because the written down value of the machinery is 20,000. 20,000 worth of machinery is sold for 25,000. So now obviously what we get? We get profit. How much we got? Profit we got on 5,000. Now with this we need to find out. See, ಇಲ್ಲಿ sale value ನಮಗೆ 25,000. That means we are getting a inflow. This itself is your source. ಯಾವಾಗಾದ್ರೂ ನಾವು ಏನೇ ಸೇಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಇನ್ಫ್ಲೋ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಸೋರ್ಸ್ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಸೇಲ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಎಷ್ಟು? 25,000. ಇವಾಗ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಮಿಷನರಿ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅವ್ರು ಏನ್ ಕೇಳಿದಾರೆ? ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಮಿಷನರಿ ಅಕೌಂಟ್, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಪ್ರಾವಿಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ ಮಿಷನರಿ, ಪ್ರಾವಿಷನ್ ಡಿಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಮಿಷನರಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಮಿಷನರಿ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಆಮೇಲೆ ಆ ಮಷಿನರಿಗೆ 2020ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರಾವಿಷನ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಬೇಕು. ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಗೋ ಫಾರ್ calculating the preparing the machinery account. So before me preparing the machinery account, I'll just explain how a machinery account has to be prepared. I know you people are very smart enough, being a final year students, you all know how to prepare a machinery account. So when it comes with the machinery account, all the related information of the machinery has to be recorded in the machinery account. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? ಓಪನಿಂಗ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್, ಕ್ಲೋಸಿಂಗ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಟೂ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಬ್ರಾಟ್ ಡೌನ್ ಎಷ್ಟು? 1,80,000. By balance carried down of the machinery is 2,50,000. Now just keep on analyzing ಏನೆಲ್ಲ ನಡೆದಿದೆ ಮಿಷನರಿಗೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ? ಮಿಷನರಿ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಎಷ್ಟು? ಹೆಂಗೆ? ದಟ್ ಟು ಬೈ ಇಶ್ಯೂ ಆಫ್ ಡಿಬೆಂಜರ್ಸ್. ಸೊ 2 ಡಿಬೆಂಜರ್ಸ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಎಷ್ಟು? 30,000. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಏನ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? ಡಿಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ತಗೊಳಲ್ಲ, ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ಗೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಕೊಡಿ? ಡಿಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್. ಆ ಮಷಿನರಿ ಡಿಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಎಷ್ಟು? ಬೈ ಡಿಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಪ್ರಾವಿಷನ್ ಅಕ್ಯುಮುಲೇಟೆಡ್, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ 20,000. ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ? ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸೇಲ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಇಮಿಡಿಯೇಟ್ಲಿ ಯು ಗೋ ಫಾರ್ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ದ ಸೇಲ್. ಸೊ ಬೈ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಸೇಲ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ದುಡ್ಡು ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಇದರ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡದಿರ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನಾವು ಬೈ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಈ ಸೇಲ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಾಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀವಿ. ರೈಟ್? ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಏನಾಗಿದೆ? ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್. ನಮ್ಗೆ ಈ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಸೇಲ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ 5,000 ನಮಗೆ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಆ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. When you go for recording all the information, ultimately we go for finding it out what is happening with the machinery. Getting my point? Now let us go for preparing the machinery account. Keep the question ready. Now let us go for preparing the machinery account. See, ಇವತ್ತೇ ಆಗ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ತಲೆ ಕೆಡ್ಸ್ಕೋಬಾರ್ದು. All the related information to the machinery you go for recording. First again I am telling, when you go for preparing a machinery account, take the opening and closing balance. First ಅದು ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ. ಆಮೇಲೆ one by one you keep on analyzing. Here machinery has been purchased. Record that. As it has been purchased, they have given you the depreciation value. Yes, record with that. Then what is happening? There is a sale happening. Sale record madi. When there is a sale, either there should be a profit or loss. Here we have calculated, we got a profit. Record even that. Getting my point? So when you keep recording all these things, ultimately we can go for finding out. Machinery on the account and the related all the information has to be posted. And when you're recording, you have to be very clear what exactly is happening with that. Whether it is an expense or whether you are getting an income. Adha nodkondu record ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು. See now, as I told, first machinery account means what we do. Opening balance, how much they have given? To balance brought down 1,80,000. Immediate closing balance also we go for recording. How much? 2,50,000. Now, next when you check out with the machinery has been purchased for rupees 30,000 by the issue of debentures. So there is a purchase of the machinery. How much? So ನಾನು ಅದೇ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, it is not purchased in the form of cash. Here by the issue of debentures. So to debentures account, how much? 30,000. Now accumulated depreciation also is being given. Record that by depreciation provision or by depreciation fund account, that is accumulated depreciation. How much? 20,000. Done with that. So once you are done depreciation, next what is happening? It is been sold. So as they have not mentioned cash, we take by bank account. That is the sale of the machinery. In the bracket you can write sales anta baribodu. So here how much it is been sold? For 25,000. See my dear students, here you all can go for writing by bank account sale of the machinery anta baribodu athwa sales antanu baribodu. So here 25,000 it is been done. Next, what is happening? Because of this sale, there was a profit on sale of machinery. How much profit you got to P&L account? Whatever the profit we get, that will be transferred to the profit and loss account. So here, how much profit on sale of plant machinery? You got 5,000. Clear? So I think we have recorded all the informations now. So with this, all the information has been recorded. Now what is left out? Nothing is left out. All the information related to the machinery we have recorded here. Now check out on which side it is the highest. When you check out here 2,95,000, this side we are getting 2,95,000. So credit side you are getting more. How much you are getting? 2,95,000. Take the 2,95,000. Now 2,95,000 minus 1,80,000, 30 and 5. You get 80,000. So you are getting the balance on the debit side. So when you are preparing any asset side, if you are getting the balance on the credit side, it means we are finding out the sales there. Here, if you are getting the balance on the debit side, that means you have ultimately find out the purchases. How much purchase is been done for the machinery. So ಬರುವಂತ balance ನ ಇಲ್ಲಿ to bank account purchases ಅಂತ ಹಾಕ್ತೀವಿ. The same if you have got the balance on the credit side, by chance if the sales information would have not been given, sometimes ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ machinery purchase value ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಅವಾಗ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಫಿಗರ್ ಬಂದ್ರೆ that means you will be finding out the sale value. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಅವಾಗಲೇ you can write here, that is by bank account sales 25,000. So now in this account we have calculated the value of purchases, that is purchase of the machinery 80,000. ಇಲ್ಲೇ ನಮಗೊಂದು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡ್ತು. ಅವ್ರು ನಮಗೆ ಕೇಳಿರೋದು ಸೋರ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್. ಸೋರ್ಸ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇನ್ಫ್ಲೋ ಬಂತು? when we have sold the machine, we got the inflow of 25,000. Now at the same time we have got the answer of purchase, that is purchase of the machinery is 80,000. When you're talking about purchase, there will be a outflow of fund. When you're talking about outflow, that means application of cash. So application is cash purchase, that is with the machinery 80,000. Whatever they have asked, we have prepared. And we got the answer also. They have asked for the source. We have got the source. They have asked of the application. We have got the application amount of 80,000. Now, but still the problem is not complete because they have asked us to prepare depreciation provision account and machinery account. Now machinery account is been done. ಇಲ್ಲಿ depreciation ಇದೆ. Opening closing balance ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Opening balance, closing balance when you take. Okay. And here depreciation also has been given. That also has to be posted. Now let us go for preparing depreciation provision account. Let us go for preparing depreciation provision account. See, and they have told very clearly, depreciation provision account for the year 2020. 19 ಅವರೇ ಇಷ್ಟು accumulated ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು 2019 ಗೆ 20,000. ಇವಾಗ 2020 ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು provision accumulate ಮಾಡಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ for depreciation. Provision for depreciation nothing but something we keep aside. Okay. So for 2020 how much it is ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನೋಡೋಣ. So when you come with that, here they have given provision for depreciation, both the values is been given, opening and closing is been given. Now first record the opening balance. Okay. Oh, first this has to come. Okay, fine. See, first you have to go for recording by balance brought down. How much by balance brought down? 50,000. And then you go for recording by balance carried on closing balance. That also you go for recording. Generally we take first opening balance and closing balance 60,000 we have taken. Once if you have taken with this, you go for checking with the machinery account. Illi na provisions kottide nodi. Depreciation provision or fund account anta. This has to be transferred here. So illi to machinery account. They have shown to machinery account. The 20,000 is been taken over here. Getting my point? That's all. Nothing else here. Depreciation ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾವಿಷನ್ ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಿಷನರಿ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ, ಅದನ್ನ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. ಓಪನಿಂಗ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್, ಕ್ಲೋಸಿಂಗ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಮಷಿನರಿ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾವಿಷನ್ ಏನ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ದಟ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಇಸ್ ಬಿನ್ ಟೇಕನ್ ಟು ಮಷಿನರಿ ಅಕೌಂಟ್. ನೌ ವೆನ್ ಯು ಚೆಕ್ ಔಟ್ ಆನ್ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್, ಯು ಡೋಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎನಿ ಅದರ್ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ದೇರ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಯರ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಂತ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಫೈಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಔಟ್. Here 60 plus 20 you get 80,000. Take the 80,000 on the other side. 80,000 minus 50,000 you will be getting 30,000. What is this 30,000? This is what for 2020 depreciation what we have created. And whatever the depreciation is created, that we will be transferring to the P&L account. Okay, so ಇದನ್ನೇ ನಾವು adjusted P&L ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ depreciation provision for depreciation on machinery ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ನಾವು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಇಲ್ಲ ಈ ತರ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅದೇ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಫಾರ್ 14 marks when they ask all this information will be given. So before preparing the provision adjusted P&L account, we have to prepare the accounts like this, and then we go for transferring this provision for to P&L account. ಇವಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಹಾಕಿದೀನಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, by transfer to P&L account 30,000. This is what we have found out. Depreciation created, that means. So the same thing when you prepare adjusted P&L account on debit side, provision on depreciation for or depreciation on machinery ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಈ 30,000 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀವಿ. So at last we have to write the answer like this. Source is sale value of 25,000. Application is cash purchase of machinery of 80,000. Okay. So with this, whatever they have asked us to, we have prepared. That's all. No need to prepare adjusted P&L account. For this only, they'll be giving 6 marks. 2 marks for this, 2 marks and 2 marks for all the 3 information. Now let us see the last problem. Let us go for checking with the 11th problem. See, information is being given. Particulars of 17 and 18. Plant value at cost is 2 lakh and 4 lakhs. And depreciation provision account is 20,000, 40,000. Opening and closing balance is also given. During the year 2015, a plant costing rupees 25,000, accumulated depreciation being 18,000, was sold for 12,000. Prepare plant account and depreciation provision account. Similar to the previous problem. So, ಇಲ್ಲಿ first ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, plant costing value ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಇಲ್ಲಿ plant costing value original cost to 25,000. 25,000 accumulated depreciation ಎಷ್ಟು 18,000. So 25,000 minus 18,000, written down value is 7,000. See here, this is how we have done. See, this we consider it as the written down value. Okay na? So ಇಲ್ಲಿ that is written down value, WDV antivi. I think you people are aware of it. Okay. Now the same way here, the value of the cost of the plant is 25,000. Accumulated depreciation they have given 18,000. So 25 minus 18 you will get written down value WDV and barithi. Written down value is 7,000. 7,000 worth of plant is being sold for 12,000. That means what is happening? We are getting profit on sale of the plant. How much? I think you get 7 minus 12, 5,000 is your profit. Same way, you have to go for preparing. You have to prepare plant account. Plant account ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? First opening balance ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? 2 lakhs. Closing balance 4 lakhs ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ? ಇಲ್ಲಿ purchases ಏನೂ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. So directly you take with the sale value. ಅಲ್ಲಿ depreciation value ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದನ್ನು entry ಮಾಡಿ. By depreciation provision 18,000. After that there is a sale. By bank account in the bracket like sale and bardu 12,000. After the sales we got a profit to P&L account. ಇದೇ ತರ to P&L account ಅಂತ ಹಾಕಿ profit ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ 5,000 ಹಾಕ್ತೀರಾ. Getting my point? At last I think you will be getting same purchases value ನೇ ಬರುತ್ತೆ because sale already ಅವ್ರು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರು ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ purchases ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Purchases you should get with 2,25,000. So the purchase of the plant will be 2,25,000. You can note the answer. And then you need to go for preparing depreciation provision account. ಅದಕ್ಕೂ opening balance, closing balance ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. By balance brought down 20,000, to balance carried on with the 40,000. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಡಿಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಡಿಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್? That is with your 18,000, 20,000, whatever the information is being given, that depreciation value you go for taking. Extra depreciation 18,000 ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ to plant account you go for transferring similar to this only. To plant account ಅಂತ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು 18,000 ಹಾಕ್ತೀರಾ. Whatever the value you get, that will be, that is by depreciation created and transfer to P&L account. And here you should get 38,000. I want you all only to do this particular problem. Okay. So here, see, I have just calculated. So I want like 25 minus 18, 7 written down value, 12 minus 5. You will be getting the profit is 5,000. Same plant account ಮತ್ತೆ depreciation provision account prepare ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Very simple, similar way only. I want you all only to prepare. And next, last question. Yeah, check out this problem. Very simple. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, sometimes even like this also they go for asking. ಬರೀ plant account ಒಂದು prepare ಮಾಡಿ. See here, prepare plant account from the following. So either they'll give all the information of two things and they'll ask you all to prepare two accounts like previous, or they'll ask you all to prepare adjusted P&L account direct information. In this question, if you all check out, prepare plant account from the following. That means plant account and all the information related to that particular plant they will have given. Now we need to go for recording the same. Plant as on 1/4/2018 2,98,000 and 31st, that is opening and closing balance is been given. Opening balance, to balance brought down on 2,98,000 ತಗೊಂತೀವಿ. Closing by balance carried on 4,29,250. Debit to credit to ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ. Next, depreciation charged on plant 15%. Obviously, depreciation will be recorded on the credit side. 15%. Every depreciation on the opening balance, 15% we calculate. Next, a plant purchased for rupees 2,30,000. To bank account purchases 2,30,000. That has to be recorded. So now all this three information is recorded. Now, old machine costing 50,000. That means old machine the value is 50,000. At present, written down value is 20,000. After depreciation ella hogi, written down value it is 20,000 now. And that has been sold for 35,000. That means 20,000 worth of plant is sold for 30,000. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಸೇಲ್ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ. So when it is a sale by bank account, sale 35,000. Immediately when there is a sale transaction happening, you need to find out whether there is a profit or loss. 20,000 worth of plant is being sold for 35,000. That means you are getting profit of 15,000. That has to be recorded on the debit side. Getting my point? And all these things will be transferred to the P&L account. And last adjustment, plant costing of rupees 10,000, written down value 3,000 has been discarded. That means 3,000 value of plant is been discarded. It has been disposed. It has been wasted. That means that 3,000 is a loss. That loss has to be recorded over here. Loss on the sale of machinery. P&L account and active loss. Illi now account prepare madbekare. When you are preparing the plant account, here we show by P&L account. The same thing will be taken in the adjusted P&L account. And like this, you have to go for preparing plant account. If you want for calculation, we will forget to know, find out the sale of machinery like plant to loss or profit. If you forget, you can go for writing a working note also. If not directly, you can go for posting. So now let us go for recording the transactions one by one. See, as it has been given, if you come in order, you will not miss any of the transactions. See here, first is opening balance, closing balance. Take to balance brought down how much? 2,98,000. And by balance carried on, either closing balance 31, that is 29,250. That this two information is recorded. Now what they have asked, depreciation charged on plant. How much? Depreciation account 15%. So on 2,98,000 is 15%. When you calculate, you will get 44,700. Getting my point? Once this has been done, what is being given, the plant is being purchased. So to bank account purchase, because cash and mention madila, so we record as to bank account purchase. How much? 2,30,000. And next they have given something, that is 20,000 worth of goods is being sold for 35,000. 15. So there is a sale happening. So by bank account sale, how much is the sale? 35,000. With this sale transaction, we got 15,000 profit. To P&L account, profit 35,000 minus 20,000. 15,000 profit. Okay. Next, one more information. So written down value plant of 3,000 has been discarded. That means that is a loss for us. To P&L account, loss is 3,000. Getting my point? So all the information has been recorded. Simple. ನಿಮಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲ್ಲ ನಮಗೆ ಈ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ you can write a working note also. That is written down value is 20,000 minus sale 35. Profit you are getting 15. You can show the working note. There is nothing wrong. Even for this also you can show. So now all the information we have recorded. Now when you check out which side is the more, here you have 4,09,000 and 4 lakh. I think this side, debit side, you are getting more. How much we are getting debit side? 5,43,000. And here also we are getting 43. Minus of all this value, you are getting 31,050. In previous problem, I told you here, If you are getting balancing on the debit side, it is the purchases. If you get the balance on the credit side, it is the sales. But in this problem, already we got the sale value. Getting my point? When it is the sale, again when you get the balancing figure on the credit side, that means that will be your what type of a sale? That will be your credit sales. Getting my point, right? So illinu hange purchases kottu mattinonsari purchase kotta, this will become credit purchase and that will be considered as a cash purchase. So here again we got the balancing figure on the credit side. Even already we have the sales. When sales is already given, then ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದಿದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಬರುವಂತ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಫಿಗರ್ ಡಿಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು. ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಸೇಲು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಲಾಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ರೈಟ್? ಇದೆರಡು ಕೊಟ್ಟು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಬರ್ದಿದ್ರೆ ಲಾಸ್ ಅಂತ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ. ಬಟ್ ಇವಾಗ ಲಾಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ವಿ ಗೆಟ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ದಿ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಸೇಲ್. By loan account, that is credit sale. So in this way you have to go for preparing plant account. Once again I'll tell you all. See here, plant opening balance we have taken 2 balance brought on 2,98,000 sorry. By balance carried on 4,29,250 we have taken. And depreciation charged on plant, always depreciation on the opening value we have taken 50%, that is 44,700. Plant is being purchased to bank account, purchase 2,30,000. Plant worth of rupees 20,000 has been sold. Sold by bank account, sale 35,000. With that, we got a profit that is also has been recorded to P&L account profit 15,000. 3,000 worth of plant has been discarded. That is a loss. So P&L account loss 3,000. So totally debit side you get 5,43,000. Take the same and minus all this value, you will be getting 31,050. That is your by loan account on the credit sale. This is the balancing figure what we have found out. Okay. With this, I'll be ending today's session. I think sufficiently 12 problems we have solved on preparation of funds from operation and how the different adjustments is being done. With this, we will be ending the second step. In next class, very interesting concept, we will be starting with the fund flow statement of 14 marks. So fund flow statement andre ನಾನು ನಿಮಗೆ previous ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳಿದಂಗೆ when they go for giving you the balance sheet, ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, I'll just see like this. ಇತರ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ we have to go for preparing first schedule of changes, statement of schedule of changes in working capital by taking current assets and current liability. Then ಇತರ adjustments ಏನಾದರೂ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ plant account prepare ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟು adjusted P&L account prepare ಮಾಡಿ funds from operation find out ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. And then at last funds flow statement. There you concentrate on the share capital, that is liability side, whatever is left out, debentures, application, no matte source, fixed assets, all these things we will be doing in the fund flow statement. That will be much more interesting. So that I want you all to be thorough with this, so that when we start with the fund flow statement, it will be much easier for you all to concentrate and to prepare each and every step on your own. Again, I am telling, when I am starting the fund flow statement, I want everyone to be thorough with this. I will not be doing schedule of changes and fund flow. Only for one problem I will do. Schedule of changes I will do. Adjusted P&L funds from operation ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. First step ಗೆ fund flow statement ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. From the second problem I will be analyzing. Only ಈ ತರ ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಬರಬೇಕು ಅದನ್ನ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಾನು ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. First and second step I want you all only to do. Okay. Please be thorough with this. If you all have any doubts, you all can contact me. With this I will be ending today's session. Thank you. Have a nice day. Stay home. Stay safe.